Hi there, it's Janice Thompson from JazzleDazzleCraft.co.uk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator and I live and work in Scotland. And today I'm filming, well, my second film for StampAround UK video hop for 1st of August. So you'll be watching this on the 1st of August. So I have already done a scraps project, which I was really pleased with. But the film is too long and I tried to edit it and I just got in a big mess with the editing. There's bits that are speeded up, but I couldn't work out what best way to put music or voiceover. And anyway, here I am blethering again here and making this one long. So let's work quickly this time. So the theme this month for StampAround UK Video Hop is use your scraps. So I have no shortage of scraps. I've pulled out a bag of designer series paper, the Glorious Gingham DS designer series paper. I've got some scraps left from doing a project with Darling Details dies, and I've got some bits left from Wanted to Say dies. I've got a bit of vellum here, I don't know if I'll need it, and a piece of black card, and I've got some strips of designer series paper, and I have a white card base which has been lying about and I'd really rather get it used. So that's where we are. Now I'm going to do some scrap strips onto this piece of black card, and I may decide, well no, actually what I realised was this bit actually fits under here, so I'm going to do it and then somehow attach these together. It's just about the right size here. Let me see the length. Yeah, this is pretty good. This is a little bit squintish, probably why I never used it in the original project, but let's just, you know, it's a scrap card. So I've got all these different bits of strips here, and I'm just going to use some wet glue and cover this bit of card. So because I'm going to use wet glue and bits of strips and things, I have my silicone mat and I've got my Tombow glue, and firstly I'm just going to put a strip that goes right across here. I'm just going to work away, see what happens. So I want a strip that, look, probably didn't want that wiggle as wide as that because the paper's not as wide as that, but not too bad. I'll just bring in my wee microfiber cloth to just take the worst off there. Now, when I put the strips on, I'm going to try and leave, and I'm just, each time I put a different strip on, I'm probably going to alternate. This paper is lovely and it's all, like each piece is one colour, but it's a different, there's two different checks. I totally love this one, but we'll use both because they are both nice. And as I say, I'm not going to overthink colours and things. I'm just going to put a wee strip here. What I'm going to do is leave a gap so that you see the black coming through, because I think that's quite pretty. And then let's see what we got. I was looking to see if we had some shorter bits, because we could use some of the shorter bits here. I've only got this one piece of, oh, well, I've got this bit as well, so I might need to chop this lemon lime twist. In fact, I've got this bit, so I'll probably chop some bits of that in a minute. In fact, I've just got my little guillotine handy here. I've no idea how wide I'm cutting that, I'm just cutting it, hoping it's, yeah, it's quite straight. That one's not, that one's straighter there. A couple, just to make sure we've got all 5 colours. So this gingham comes in pecan pie, berry burst, pretty peacock, blueberry bushel, and lemon lime twist. So it's quite pretty. So yeah, I'm going to this time I'll do a narrower one. Going this way. Leaving that gap still there. Just to give the advantage of the black against the bright colours, that's all, not for any other reason. No idea how wide the gap is, it just lets some colour through. So I've not got any pecan in there. Pecan. I usually say pecan, but I hear people say pecan. It depends on where you come from, your accent, and how you've heard the word said before, I guess. We'll maybe have to cut off a wee bit just to do that, but what's missing? Blueberry. We could put a wider piece here. So don't overthink it, just do it. It's quite fun actually trying to work out what can go where. And we don't have any berry burst here, so we'll go for a thinner bit. And then what we can do is trim off some of the bits. Oops. That's a good thing though, with the wet glue you do get a minute or two to I'm thinking I'll just trim a little bit just now so that I can use some little bits for corners. There's a handy wee bit. Put a tiny wee dot of glue on here. And then the silicone mat does save getting my work surface all sticky. There we go. And maybe another bit of pecan in here. I'm forgetting to talk because I'm concentrating on this. So don't forget to go into the description box below after you've watched this, and I will have put the list of the other people that are taking part, and you'll be able to see what they've been doing with their scraps. So I'm sure, without being rude, I am sure many of you will be glad for ideas of what to do with your scraps. I'm just using the side of the black to guide my snips to trim off. So you could sit and do a whole load of these sort of backgrounds with your scraps. You don't have to use all the same pack. You know, if you've got scraps from several different packs, I'm sure you can work with them. I'm just needing a wee bit of Yeah, that'll do the trick there. I've seen this pattern done a few times. I have no idea who has inspired me, because I just remembered this and just got on with it. So I've done this pattern before, I'm pretty sure. Now this time we'll be doing another one that way. That way we've got a thin strip, something. Yeah, I think we'll just do a third one down there, and then we'll have another bit going that way. I wanted to do it that way, didn't I? Ooh. Oh well, it's not going that way this time. It isn't. But then apart from you, nobody knows what my intention was. So. Got this short bit here. Go all quiet when I'm concentrating. I've got a bit too much glue there, so let's just blot that up a wee bit. So it's just given a wee geometric pattern here. Obviously, the thicker your strips are, the quicker you'll be done. I need a wee bit of pecan. I thought I saw a bit somewhere. Yeah, here it is. And just probably pecan there too, because I've got all 5 colours then. See, I was trying not to be patterns, and then my head starts doing patterns. So just quickly just one wee bit left. Oh, a wee bit there. It's all getting stuck to my snips. I'll have to clean these when I'm done. I'm going to bin that lot because I'm going to get in a mess with them. Now, I can use this to get a straight line, can't I? Yay! Just need a wee teeny bit. A wee teeny weeny bit. And we're nearly done. The rest of the card will not take long to... Just need that to come in a wee bit here. think up this part anyway will probably be hidden under the frame. But so it's just a bit of, once you set a wee pattern, it's quite therapeutic to follow it through. Not actually thinking, whoops. Okay, so I can get a bit of glue just around here. Just put them behind, between the flowers a bit, the glue. And then this will stick together, and then I'll just go on the card front and we'll be nearly done. So I hope I make a better job of editing this one. I might have to have made some of the sticking bit fast forward. Anyway, I hope you enjoy our monthly video hub and come to you with different ideas each month. We have a different theme and a lovely team of demonstrators who are all based in the UK. Yeah, that's quite effective, isn't it? And as I say, I have a white card base, so I'm just going to layer this on to the white card base. I rather like that. We could put it on with dimensionals, but I'm just going to wet glue it on. We do have two levels here because I've got that, but I think it will be okay. I really haven't made much of a dent in these scraps. You see, that looks like a piece of wall art, doesn't it? That's quite nice. And then I do have this sentiment called Feel Better Soon. And I'm just going to pop that together and on there, and we'll be done. And that'll be my scrap card. Other people will have done, I don't think everyone will have done cards. Someone might have done a 3D project using up scraps, I don't know. I quite like this, with the gingham, the bright colours with the black in between. I rather like that. Right, I've put enough glue on this. I'll just glue this together. Again, I've got way too much glue again, which isn't clever when you've got foil, but it'll be alright on the night, as they say. Maybe it won't. Got myself in a nicky mess, but it will dry clear. Now, pop that on with dimensionals. And I've got some black ones. These are really handy for darker projects. So as I say, go into the description box below, push the show more button. You might have to push it twice to get the links to all the other projects that are in this hop. I think there'll be some interesting ones. And who doesn't need a bit of inspiration to use up their scraps? I hope this has inspired someone to use up some scraps. Do you save your scraps or do you bin them as you go after each project? Can you let me know in the comments below what you do with your scraps? Okay, there you go. Let's just tidy up a bit. I'll have to keep going now and make more of these backgrounds and use up more of these scraps. But for the moment, thank you very much for coming and watching and for supporting our video hop. Pardon me. Please leave us some thumbs ups and some comments on our projects. Help us to come back to you with more. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.